Hi, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 5th, 2024 new moon reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by more people, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It is linked in the description box below. So let's see now what the cards have to say. And as always, the cards will tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know. Let's begin. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Fantastic. Okay. So we are crowned here by the Page of Wands. This is us. So during this new moon, we are going to be learning quite a bit. This new moon is in Cancer. We're in Cancer time period. There's an intensity of emotion that comes forward. This is a very rich emotional manifestation time. You feel it, you start to manifest it. So be very aware of your emotions, because this is also going to be a very intense time of, of emotional fluctuation. So being aware of that is also going to be very important for us. I'm sorry, just moving my mic a bit. Okay. Hopefully that is better. All right. And then we have the Four of Swords reversed. So the Four of Swords reversed means that we have a tendency during this time, especially, to burn the candle at both ends. So being aware of this is, again, going to be very important for us, because we're going to think, oh no, just a little bit longer. I can keep on pushing, right, Leo? Or we can be really working towards something. We are very much embracing our inner child during this time, but we can also be a little bit childlike, right? We can be a little bit immature, a little bit reckless. And that's not to say like, oh my gosh, we're being a fool. No, it's just that we can take deeper risks during this moon because we're just going to be a little bit prone to. So being aware of this is going to be important. Where we have to reel ourselves in is going to be very important. This moon is also very kind of home based, nesting based. So being aware of that is, again, going to be a very powerful thing. It moves us then to the Eight of Pentacles reverse. The Eight of Pentacles reverse means that, with work, we might want some time off. And if you're in the States and it's, right next to the 4th of July, you can hopefully you get to take a little bit of a break. You can take a moment that you could recharge. But also, we are going to be hyper fixated on things. It's going to be the little details that we get hyper fixated on. So being aware of this and knowing that we can kind of get ourselves down a rabbit hole very easily is going to be important. It moves us then to the Two of Cups. This is healing, beautiful love. So if you have a relationship that is needing work during this time, here, Leo, this is a fantastic moon for healing it, for moving forward towards what you love, moving forward towards what you desire. But this is also embracing the sacred feminine, sacred masculine aspect of yourself, and healing and connecting and having a sense of I've achieved what I need to achieve. I'm opening up the door. I feel a calmness within me. It moves us then to the Knight of Swords reversed. And the Knight of Swords reversed, again, can be a bit of a reckless energy. So just be mindful about this, because we need to connect with our inner child. We need to say, okay, what am I passionate about? What do I love? What do I want? But again, because our emotions are going to be so high and then can be so low, we need to just be mindful, because the Knight of Swords is air sign energy: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So if you have air sign energy in your chart, if you have air sign energy in your life, you might not like what they have to say. They might be a little bit too blunt, or they might be a little bit too pushy. So just being aware of this, but also this part of your personality can be too blunt and too pushy. So again, being aware of that. With the Knight of Swords, there's this real sense of, with it reversed, of like any movement forward, any change is going to be good. That's not always the case. Sometimes standing still is the best thing we can possibly do for ourselves. So being aware of this is going to be really important. With the Two of Wands, we now have the repeat of the number 2 here. That's connection. That's also creativity. The Two of Wands is telling us that doors are opening in a way that we have found that doors were closed, or we have found that we are overwhelmed, or that we've been struggling in certain areas. Now doors are going to be opening. So don't be reckless, because we're going to think, oh, if I just start like running forward, charging forward, that'll make things change, not knowing that if we stay still and kind of think things through, take a moment, doors will open, and we'll be like, oh, that's what I was waiting for. That's exactly what I wanted. And then it brings us to the Six of Cups. We can be very reminiscent during this time. The past has a very powerful grip on us when we have Cancer energy. So that is going to be something that can be very good, because the past knowledge and connection can serve us very well. But then we can think, oh, it's the same thing as happened last time, this happened, but it's different circumstances. So being aware of this, that we need to set boundaries, and we need to be really, really keen on keeping those boundaries. We also need to move forward from past hurts, which we'll be able to benefit from, but we can also find that to be a bit difficult, because the past and past emotions especially are going to feel very, very vibrant during this moon. It moves us to our spirit message. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. If you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a sun in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced at random. So good luck to everyone. And yeah, hit the bell notification so you can be notified when that announcement is made. We have 2 that have come out, because that announcement will come out via a video. So we have chickadees, which are my favorite birds, and we have eagle. So the eagle. And here it says, the time is right to release old patterns and energies. You're ready to embrace change. And I love that for you, Leo. There's a real sense here of embracing a new change, a new way of moving forward, a new adventure. Okay? And here with the eagle, you are learning all aspects of spiritual connection and reaching new heights. And that is also just an absolutely beautiful thing, because it's like, don't get caught up in the silliness that our world tends to think is so important. It's time to elevate. It's time to, raise our energy vibration, move forward in our emotional maturity, but also in our, sense of, what does my heart love? Like, what is it that I want? How is it that I need to move forward for me? And that is going to be a game changer. It moves us to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. So we have 2 here as well. It's family and forgiveness. So connection with family with Cancer energy is going to be very important. There's also a blockage in our heart chakra around forgiveness. So family is the root chakra, that's at the root of us. And then forgiveness, moving forward from pains and hurts, especially when emotions are so vibrant as in this new moon, is going to be a very important thing. It's not the forgiveness of other people that the heart chakra is usually talking about. It's the forgiveness of ourselves. Like, I should have done this, I should have done that. You did exactly what was supposed to be done, and you are moving forward in a way that is your journey. And I know horrific things happen, horrible things happen, but if we move forward in the sense of, I free me, like I'm setting myself free, I am powerful, I'm greatness, then you're claiming back your heart, you're claiming back your life, you're claiming your power and your tenacity. And that is one of the best things you can possibly do for yourself, Leo, because you are such a go-getter, you are such a spitfire, you are so tenacious and so magnificent that you need to let yourself shine. And it moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This one, okay, this is the 10 of Cups reversed. We can be a little bit envious. We can look at other people and say, oh, look what you have, look at this, look at that. And that can be a very difficult thing for us during this time. So being aware of that, being aware of the little green-eyed monster that can come, in and steal our joy, because comparison is the thief of joy. That is going to be important. Move towards your happiness and what you love, and let everything else let everyone else and everything else be focused on them. Let me just take a moment. I don't know why my mic keeps on falling into my face. Okay, cool. There we go. Sorry if you could hear that. We have here the Page of Wands. This is connecting with our inner child, our inner passion, if we have children in our lives, children, grandchildren, if we work with children, fire sign energies are going to teach us such invaluable lessons during this time in their little spitfire way that really makes us think of ourselves. It's like, wow, I remember when I was like that. So that is going to be really, really good. You're also going to be asked why a lot during this time, or you can find yourself asking why, and that is going to be a very good thing. It's like the seagulls from Finding Nemo, right? Or no, that's mine. So here, with the Page of Wands, it is letting yourself be a student. It is opening up the doors. It is seeing yourself with openness, with honesty, but it's also knowing that we can be a little bit childish during this time. We can sit there and be like, no, this is mine, and I want it just like this. So understanding that energy can also come through, and treating it with respect and kindness is going to be important. With the Four of Swords reversed, we need to sleep. We need to rest. We need to take time for us. We can't be giving to everyone or burning the candle at both ends, trying to get everything done just perfectly. So being aware of that is going to be super important as well. With the Eight of Pentacles reverse, we can be hyper focused. Calling ourselves out on hyperfixations is going to be super important, and also giving ourselves a break. Letting ourselves rest is going to be a very good thing as well. Because with the Eight of Pentacles reverse, it's like, we're not really into our work. We're not really into things. And, sometimes you just need to show up, right? and get the job done. But here, showing yourself kindness, showing yourself some grace is going to be important. There's a lot of healing that's happening with this new moon in Cancer. And remember, this new moon, we're setting the intentions, not just for right now, right? Not for the next 2 weeks for the full moon. We are setting our intentions for 6 months when we will have the full moon in Cancer. And so as we heal, as we look at what we want, it's really saying, okay, if I'm healing, where do I want to be? If I embrace a healing, compassionate me, where do I want to be? And it's fighting the urge just to charge forward, just to move, just to go, just to be able to get a box ticked, or to get, something done. Just be aware of this with the Knight of Swords, because we're going to have that urge come through so strong. And we can also be very, very influenced by people who are like, oh, go do this, go do that, do that. And it's like, oh, it's too much. It's too much. We need to calm it down. So be aware of this during this time. Doors are opening. If we are not super reactionary, we are going to see doors opening for us and really bringing us to a place that connects us with what we wanted when we were small, what we really desired, and what we really want to move forward towards in our lives. So that is going to be really, really good. But this is also a lot of reminiscing. There is, really strong emotions from the past coming forward. And remember, here we're moving forward from past hurts. And we're going to find this to be very beneficial to move forward from past hurts, that embracing of the heart chakra, of forgiveness, of healing, that absolutely transforms us. Our subconscious spirit message is the Blackbird, and it says, the magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential are unfolding now. And I love that. I love that for you, Leo. We see that here with the healing, with that energy coming in. It's like, okay, everything's chaotic. And then I start to embrace the healing. I embrace the silence of the moon. I set my intentions. I look at what it is that I want. I see myself as a child I once was, but I also connect with child energy. I connect with the open wonder and curiosity, and yes, sometimes annoyingness of children to ask the same question 18 million times or tell the same joke over and over again because they think it's so funny. But I connect with that. I connect with letting myself follow joy, and that brings joyous energy to me. It moves us then to our chakra energy, and this is listening. Now, if we embrace the throat chakra and we embrace listening, this becomes a superpower. In a world where everybody is talking, everybody wants to be heard over everybody else, nobody's making space, nobody's connecting, all right, listening will change the world. It will change your world completely. And people will be like, whoa, what witchcraft is this? And it's just you listening. So just be aware of that, embracing the throat chakra, knowing subconsciously you're taking a lot more in than you realize. Embracing active listening is going to be so good for you. Oh my gosh, it's so good for everybody though. Our subconscious tarot message, energy to be mindful of, is the Queen of Pentacles. This is earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is also somebody who is very money focused. It's like it all just comes down to the dollar, or whatever form of currency you have. So here with the Queen of Pentacles, just be mindful about this. It's also not listening to your inner energy vibration, and it's looking at things and saying, okay, well, how much will this make? How much will that make? How much can I get from this? How much can I get from that? So being aware of this, or having somebody in your life like this, that is going to be important, because it's kind of toxic. It moves us then to our subconscious tarot message, and this is the King of Cups. Now, Cancer energy is cup energy, right? Is water sign energy represented by the cups in the minor arcana. So we can find that this time is just very emotionally overwhelming. Like, a lot of emotions hit us all at once. It's intense, it's powerful, and we need to like settle those emotions before we step into the flow of them. We can also have a lot of people around us, especially people who are water sign energies, or if we're born on the cusp of Cancer. It's like all of a sudden it's like being swept away by a sea of emotions, and it comes at you fast. So being aware of this during this time is going to be a very important thing when dealing with others. There's going to be an intensity where you're like, where the heck did this come from? All right. And looking at that for yourself and saying, how do I lead by example, in love and in harmony with my emotions, instead of my emotions taking over me? All right. All right, Leo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy, as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time, of this moon, and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Leo. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye. Oh, and with the King of Cups, beware of emotional manipulation by others. Okay? That's going to be a big thing. All right. I love you all. Bye.